It's going to take us a fair bit longer to find that manager role.
We're still trying to book China. The flights are still a pain.
And to say he's overqualified is putting it lightly.
As if you don't innovate, you evaporate. He was annoying. I'll go through them and see if I can cut that down at all, I think. Today, you can book them in now, detail request forms, or in about 2 minutes once I add the stock. Rebooked with DPD due to the time slot.
Yeah.
And it wasn't booked in for Monday, it was booked in for Tuesday. Yesterday it failed, so that's why it's booked in for today.
Yeah.
So what's that?
I don't know yet, there is no question, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
I tried to call her twice, I've sent her an email now. You know, I kind of don't want to cancel it in case she has got something there. But I really don't think she has something there because I checked it in and I charged her for the NTC.
How's the interviews going?
He's got 4 weeks notice, but then he's got 2 weeks off leave, which will take him up to the 20th of December when there's no point getting someone on the 20th. Or in between.
Yeah,
So it's basically the 1st of, 3rd of January.
Yeah.
So I know we can get by. I know we've got a busy month ahead. Jesus, Mike.
Did you just stab it? We'll see how tomorrow influences our decisions, but I think we're almost there. 95% sure. Yeah, if we get some sexist pigging tomorrow, then that will further.
We're expecting them to be finished on the 25th, but this particular supplier in China are not great.
Okay.
But if they're done on the 25th and I send them by air, we would have them on the 2nd.
Oh, nice. 2nd of December. Oh, perfect.
Worst case, if they're not ready till the 2nd, that still gets them here on the 9th.
Yeah, that still gets them here before
If I
they
ship
need
by
it.
air, it'll be a week.
Brilliant. Okay.
So I would quote it as normal. I am chasing them to get a definitive date, so then I can organise the shipping
that's
with
brilliant.
our agent.
Yeah.
So I would quote as normal.
Brilliant.
I want to build the team correctly, and you know, I kind of want to accommodate Spencer because
I don't know if we just take a pump with it. What's your gut saying?
I think we take a punt with it. To say he's overqualified is putting it lightly. The guy's, and while he definitely wants to join the company, and me and Toby can see quite a lot of ways in which he can be a value to the team, I just can't get over why he's applying for such a role when he's just so overqualified. And
he can fix, he could do events, he could troubleshoot problems, he could build us new racks. He's a basic qualified engineer. We need the warehouse manager role filled, but again, we don't want to rush it. We know the time limit that we've got, but at least over even that week when we've got that big production job, we just have bodies, even that extra person that can pack. It's not ideal because we don't know what it's going to be like, but as a temporary 3-month solution, and just say, look, we'll offer you a temporary contract, you can start next week.
It's going to take us a fair bit longer to find that manager role. Aside from experience, he came in, he was a true leader. The other two, I tried to eke it out of them, but they just didn't give me at all that leadership vibe. They didn't talk in that way, they didn't tell me their plans in that way. They seemed like managers, but not leaders. And I want to get that right, and part of me is like, we should wait.
I think it was 24 last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go through them and see if I can cut that down at all, I think. Okay.
Okay.
I'll put a budget as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. No idea.
Oh, okay.
How many are they having?
Right.
Are
20.
they buying the controller?
Yeah, they're
buying.
They want to purchase controller, yeah.
Probably around 50 quid for there.
50 quid. Cool. Okay.
Won't be too much, but yeah,
Cool.
only 20.
Amazing. Cool. Thank
Yeah,
you.
does that help?
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect.
All right, thank you.
Problem. Oh, it's busy. We've got lots going on. We've had those interviews, which we're going to see. We've got a few options for our warehouse manager. What else am I doing today? Oh, I was just modifying our karaoke machines. As I've said in many videos, if you don't innovate, you evaporate. So we're just doing some tweaks on the inside of it, just to innovate them. Give them some extra features which we can do in-house with our technicians. But Mark's off from tomorrow for a couple of days because he's moving house. So the next couple of days are really, really busy. But I have a podcast now. You're on an event?
Yep.
Brilliant. So we're going to show you some behind the scenes. It's a conference event. I won't see you tomorrow. But I'm going to go get changed, jump onto this podcast. We'll show you a little bit of that as well. And then, yeah, next 2 days are going to be pretty busy.
Everything's in the event space. Everything is as a dry hire solution, and what I mean by that is we can put it in a box, we can ship it out with a courier, we can ship it back with a courier, and that gives you the scalability than having to put sort of boots on the ground at each of these events.
That's just brilliant.
I think in our particular industry, sort of events and entertainment, it's the snowball effect. So you do one job, 3 people, you've got 100 people there at a party. 3 people out that party then book you. Okay, and this is the same with DJing. Then out of those 3, another 3 people see you. That's now 12 bookings. And I call it the snowball effect, as if you're pushing a snowball down a hill, and you should be picking up bookings all the time. So, and it's the same with trades. You know, that you go and do a job, they tell, this builder was really good, you tell your friends and family, and then it's recommendation. But people are going to see you at these parties. And that's the same with silent disco. So now if we're doing, for example, on a very quiet week in January, we might still do 50, 60 hires in a week. We expect out of 50 hires, at least 3 people from each booking. That's then 150 bookings that we should get in the future. I think the key to success, and I've said this many times, is customer service. And I've come from my dad had a family business that was 4 generations in, and as a kid I used to work in this retail shop as like a 10-year-old selling stuff. And what I saw early on was old-fashioned customer service, you know, and I call it old-fashioned, and we try and instill that in here, that we're not just on email, there is always somebody to answer the call, you know, and the amount of people that we hear that are calling other companies and they don't answer for 2 days, and I think, what's that about? Like, so we have a team of people always on the phones, ready to help or answer any questions a customer may have. And I think it's just old-fashioned customer service, that if you give really good service, that will put you above the rest.
How you doing, mate?
It's been a busy week. Lots of interviews. Did the podcast yesterday, that was really good. Your event went well?
Yeah, great.
Good, because I haven't seen you. Mark is back tomorrow, which I'm very happy about because it's been a really busy couple of days. And this weekend we've got quite a few events going on. I think in the end we've done about 80 hires this week, which is quite busy for this week of the year, which is great. So really busy. You've got a couple of events this weekend. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the comments below anything you want to see. And next week we've got a big production job coming up, which we're going to bring to you. We're still trying to book China. The flights are still a pain, so
hopefully we're going to bring you the China trip early in 2025 as well. But in the run up to Christmas, decorations are up. Have a look at the decorations. They've done a great job. Maybe a little bit early before December, but we like to get Christmassy with our customers. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the week. We'll see you on another one of these videos real soon.